Hey everyone! Welcome back to some more Let's Play Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. Sorry, give me a few seconds here. Looking at my loot. In the last episode, we took part in the operation of Sunry, the Republic war hero accused of murdering Elassa, a Sith spy on Manan, and we were unable to convince the judges that he did not in fact murder Elassa. This, I suppose, is fitting in the end, because he did actually kill her. We tried our best to defend him anyway by placing doubts in the minds of the Selkath judges, without using any force powers or the like, and we were unable to do so. It turns out I didn't ask 2 questions I should have, and asked 1 question that I should not have, and that cost us the trial in the end. It might have been helpful for us as well if we had bribed the owner of the hotel to talk against Sunry, and looking that up, it looks like he won't betray you and tell everyone that he has indeed done this. But no, that felt a little too wrong even for me, even with me desiring those dark side points. We came back here. Actually, we talked for a little bit with the one Rodian as well on Manan, who is a member of the Genohadrin, a organization of assassins from 5,000 years or so before even the Republic had been formed. Oh, sorry, 5,000 years ago, before the formation of the Republic. And they're currently assisting the forces of the Republic, but they do not directly do such actions. We are unable to work for them because we did not get the quest to talk with them earlier on in our adventure, way back in like episode 20 or so on, or even in the teens, when we had first landed on Tatooine. We came back here, we talked to Taris, who talked about his very I messed up the sentence. Talked about his admiration of Revan, given his ferocity and his cleverness in the battles that took place between the Mandalorians and the Jedi Order during the Mandalorian Wars. And now we are going to do a little bit of talking, you and I, viewer, for just a tiny bit, and then we'll be ready to start the adventure for this video. So I went online really quick, and I was looking up Carth and Canderous. I wanted to see if what I had read earlier about you, once you get the 3rd star map, if all your companion side quests are then locked from being completed. And I am wrong on this regard. In fact, I am really wrong. In fact, some of them won't start until after you find the 3rd star map and a very particular event occurs and is resolved. With this in mind, I think we should probably finish Manan while we're here. Now, I would like to go to Korriban, because I think it would be fun to start that, and because I know what this event will be, and I think it might make more sense for us to go to Korriban first before the event occurs. But on that same note, I kind of want to take Canderous with me to Korriban, and maybe HK-47, but both of them, I think both of them are not using better equipment. Like, their weapons are their very low-level weapons. Yeah, so Canderous is using Ordo's Repeating Blaster still, which is the first blaster weapon that he started with. And we have the Bowcaster. Or I see, it's Chundar's Bowcaster, which is a better Bowcaster than Zalbar's, I suppose. Is that right? What does this do? Yeah, it's better, but I wouldn't mind them both having upgraded equipment, which we can't do quite yet. So, actually, there's actually a few more things we should do on here before we even leave. We should do the racing events first. Here. So let's do that. So we'll still take Jolie and T3 with us. And we'll go... I assume I can't fast travel to a very particular... can I trace it back? Okay, and we have to go to the East Courtyard? Yes. Actually, while we're here, let's visit the shop first. And we'll see if we have anything we want to sell. And then we can do some of the pod...
Hey, Tyberg. How's it going? Ah, glad to hear it. Hey, this stuff's all for the Republic embassies, so can you just bill it to them?
Oh, I thought we saw this quite some time ago. Hello, Tyven. Let me see what you have in stock. Alright, so do I have anything to sell him before we do anything else? I don't really care about the non-visitor's guide. We'll keep selling that for 1 credit whenever we get it. No, well, actually, we don't need this droid motion sensor. We can sell that for 12 bucks. I don't think he's selling anything I'm really that interested in purchasing. Sorry, I'm looking at some of this stuff. Some of this stuff is decent, actually, but very expensive. And I was just talking about buying some better equipment for Canderous and HK, weaponry in particular. But if I want that, then that means that I need to hold on to my cash. Okay, so yeah, let's go racing. And then I'll need to make up my mind if I want to... Oh, you know what else we can do? We can partake in the Pazak tournament while we're here. I still have the one mod installed that reduces everyone's Pazak cards to zeros. But you know what? We're gonna play the Pazak tournament anyway. And if we lose the tournament, even with the with our opponents having zeros in their hands, that's the only cards they have. So be it. That will be it. Remember that Pazak is still weighted against you as the challenger, given how they decided to do the rules. So this does balance it quite a bit better. Okay, yeah. So we'll do the Pazak tournament. We'll do the swoop race. Then I think, do we tell the one Selkath about what the Republic is doing here? I'm not sure just yet. I'm not sure. I'll think about it. Let's go ahead and get some racing done. We'll play some Pazak. We'll talk about Star Wars and why I haven't been recording it lately and all sorts of other stuff like that. Maybe a few other games I've been playing in the meantime too, while we're playing Pazak. So let's get started. So who's the guy we talked to start this? Is that you, sir? Yeah, I'm ready to race. That's fine. Here's the 100 credits. All right, here we go. Been a while since I've done this. I don't remember this this track originally. I wonder if this was re-added. Oh, that's interesting. Can I switch gears even when it's not red? I'm ready to race again. That's fine. Here's 100 credits. Alright, we did 22 seconds last time. So I'm assuming we can do that again. Then we should have no problem with this. It does take a while to get up there for the, Ooh, that was nice. For the, gear change. That's more than a second below her time, so we're looking pretty good here. What was that? What was that little dance you did, Sister John? Don't do that again. Don't do that. Come on. I'm ready to race. Where is he? I want to talk about the rewards, by the way. Tatooine uses tiers instead of rounds. Why the difference? What does each round pay? Describe the current crop of racers for me. Alright, I'll be back later. Alright, he wants us to investigate, talk to the Gamorrean first. Probably likely to be threatened. Oh, you know, I don't think I was over here before. I don't think I even realized this place exists. So we just beat her time. And we're about to race the Gamorrean. Let's look at the troop records panel. Show results for Quito Malto. Cassandra Mattel. Hukka Jax. Ooh, that's going to be close, but we have done better than that by like 0.3 seconds or so. Alright, let's see what these racers have to say to us. We'll probably just be insulted by them, would be my guess.
What do you want? I don't waste time with fans. So if this is about an autoprint, forget it. You can buy one when I get more made up. Wait a minute. You're no fan. You're the racer that killed my time. Why should I talk to you?
This sounds like the girl from the Undercity. That's the same voice actress, I'm pretty sure. Save your attitude. Answer my questions.
Don't get snippy with me.
Alright then. So be it. Goodbye.
Don't hurry back.
As I thought, Gamorrean. Actually, you didn't talk to me at all before, because I didn't even realize this little place existed. Try anything and you'll end up dead. Oh, looks like we're killing him. Because I'm gonna race. Let's go ahead and do this. I welcome the opportunity after I save the game to make sure if he does kill me, I can just do it again. I'm ready to race. You know, lowering that fee would encourage new racers. I'll pay the 50 credits. The race to end all races. He's correct at this. Because I think this is the last one of these we can actually do. Doing well so far, Tim. Oh, I missed a boost. Just gonna make this. Oh, I hit something. Okay, I don't think we're actually getting it now then. Ooh, one of our worst times. Why is everyone booing? Why is everyone booing? And we're crapping on the floor. Everyone should cheer. We still raced, so we lost. Good God, everyone must hate the Gamorrean. All right, let's try this again. He got lucky that we got unlucky. Oh, come on, game. If you're already holding down the mouse button, you do not accelerate. Nope. Too slow. Those first few seconds are what cost us. Yeah, spare me your booze. Why are we out of breath? We don't do anything. Alright, we can do this 2 more times before I guess we have to give up. I like that we can give it as many chances as we want, though. Alright, that's a better start. It takes so long to get the acceleration up on this. But I think this track was this track added in the fan whatchamacallit? Oh, we missed a jump. I don't think we're gonna win this one. Nope, too slow by 0.10. Can't miss a single one of those. Yeah, I'm feeling the same way. I'm feeling the same way, John. At this rate, I don't know what to do. We gotta be... Our time has to be impeccable. Alright. Let's save. This is our last attempt at this. If we can't do it this time, we've raced like 7 races. I would like to end positive. I'll be back. Holy crap, I'm actually doing it wrong. So, first off, I failed to start the engine exactly at the green. I started a little early and that cost us. But I just remembered that I can accelerate with the space bar and use the mouse button instead to change my my gear, which I think is a little easier for me than the other way around. Nope, we missed 2 of them. Oh, but we still did it! Alright, oh thank God. Yeah, that is much easier than what I was doing. Why'd that one girl bow? One girl bow. It makes no sense. All right. Let's go back to my earlier questions. Actually, I'll be back later. I want a quick save. Yeah, that went really well. Okay, yeah, that's much easier for me to keep the spacebar held down and use the mouse button to trigger the shifts of gear rather than the other way around. Okay, let's talk to Slotsmoth again, and we'll do the Pazak tournament. You mentioned a Pazak tournament. Yeah, I like to see this tournament. That's fine.
Ubabatu Konchi, Tom Nongbong Shang Yung Yang, Tom Katog Smaktelia, Jawana Bota Ayuata Honga Chakanki Dora, Kachi Kuita Hodonga, Topada Bunqualia Gando do Naga Chuchut, Muksha Papampa, Bolawana Chitne, Bamuli Slemo, Podawanga, Kunbes Mulira Rabes, Chiska du Suki Kumpa, Nabona Naikachu, Agto Inkotu, Topada Bunqualia Gando Naga Chuchut, Kabachi Kuita Hodonga, Yalamo Inkatun, Jiloba Mulirani Bobo, Wango Kumbes Gang, Bamamarulira.
I'm glad they have the bar theme playing here. That really adds to it. It says we have to leave. We have to leave our opinions behind, and we are. Okay, so who's here to play the game? Oh wait, we have T3 here. T3, are you actually here? No, T3's just hanging out. Okay, he wanted to watch, I guess, the tournament. We have Pazak fans. Is there anyone here we should talk to? Or are they all just fans? I don't know why he cared to mention all the different aliens that are here. I'm just gonna, like, there's tons of different aliens. It'd be silly to mention every single different type of alien that's present playing Pazak. Come on now. The authority is trying to center himself for the tournament. Okay, so I guess we're just gonna go ahead and pay the fee and then get started, and that's gonna be it. I guess. Let's do it. I didn't partake in this last time, so once again, I do not know if this is something that was newly added in the mod I am using. I'm here to compete. Jun logicked. Here's 500 credits.
Chiska du Suki Kumpa Nabona Naikachu, Agto Inkotu, Ubabatu Konchi, Tom Nongbong Shang Yung Yang, Tom Katog Smaktelia, Yatuka Ulwan Kinkuna Bamurira, Rachikun, Mucha Shakpangpa.
Yes.
Kuyami Juskuna Chitanai.
Okay, where are we, by the way? Alto City Pazak Tournament. Is there anything special around here? Let's see if there's anyone else here who has a special name or something.
La boda ni winki smaktoma. Wana kun best chingpa marulira. Jawana bota ayuata honga chakanki dora. Kachi kuita hodonga. Topada bunqualia gando do naga chuchut. Muksha papampa bola wana chitne. Chiska du suki kumpa nabona naikachu. Agto inkotu. Topada bunqualia gando naga chuchut. Jawana bota ayuata honga chakanki dora. Kachi kuita hodonga. Topada bunqualia gan. La boda ni winki smaktoma. Wana kun best chingpa marulira. Kuyami juskuna chitanai. Ina kun ba marulira rachikun. Slimo padona. Rundi hodonga chihonkabi.
All right, so sounds like we have to win 5 matches to enter the top 5, and then we have to win those top 5 matches as well. All right, 10 total Pazak games. Let's get started.
Ubabatu Konchi, Tom Nongbong Shang Yung Yang, Tom Katog Smaktelia.
Yes, I would.
La boda ni winki smaktoma. Wana kun best chingpa marulira. Tok chingbang non kek. Tok ninja mulira rabes.
Oh, I don't care. Why do I have to care about what type of alien? Does it matter what type of alien it is? So far, all the races we have ever talked to seem more or less like humans. So I'm imagining they're like, there's no difference in the brain patterns, and the rules don't change depending upon the race we're facing. I'd like to verse a Twi'lek to start.
Muchashak pakat. Kienono namapaule rachikun.
Nice to meet you, Sar Bukan. I am John Logic.
Takom justach miki grabalmogo. Kachi ita hodunga.
Oh, you realize we're about to have a match, right?
Runda di hodunga kun hunkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tunking ba nunotek. Tugnin chatukun mulerabes. Muchashak pakat. Kienono namapaule rachikun.
We received a free Pazak card from him. At least one. It looks like he gave us a +4 and a +3, which I don't really care about. So, I think I'm still fine with my entire deck as it's set up. I guess, well, let's take out a +1 and we'll take a +2 and we're good. Oh, actually, no. Let's get rid of the +2 and we'll take a +-6 again. So 2 +1s, 2 -2s, 4 -6s, and 2 +-6s. Remember again that our opponents will not have any cards in their deck. Alright, so while we're doing this, what else has been happening to me lately? So it's been a while since I recorded Star Wars Old Republic more regularly. I've been really tired lately, and I haven't wanted to play a game that requires me to read a lot on screen because I get so drowsy trying to read text on screen. I also felt that I couldn't do much talking while I was so sleepy. I was worried that the recordings would not come out so well. We had to hit. And we're vastly over. Sure, we'll play a card and stand at 19. So, yeah, so I haven't played as much because of this, unfortunately. Which means that, of course, this has fallen behind, and I'm completely out of backlog for this game. So, hopefully I'm making a little bit of a backlog. Today is May 21st? 22nd? 22nd, I think. 2021. And I'm recording this part. I just recorded, actually, the previous part. Just a few hours earlier. Oh, come on, game. 15 already? We'll hit again. Oh, natural 20. This has been affecting all the games, by the way, given how sleepy I've been. So, it's been hurting me for Underrail, been hurting me for Felseal Arbiter's Mark. And I don't have any backlog for Felseal either, so this is becoming a problem.
Muchashak pakat. Kienono namapaule rachikun.
Skylian's woman is what that says. Skylian Greedon and more girls. She was watching us during that play.
Baba Hassan Shan. No ba muri rati like kunka.
Genchopa chawi tikchok twis yun kun. Watu yama kama wona henak nek. Bugra shak kunti chiwa chawa. Dong abu muchashakapaka. Yiki kun no ba mula draki chichon.
The Twilight seem to come in two versions. Thick and slim. I think I like the slick Twi'lek's better. The thick Twi'lek's better. Oh, okay, I see. The champ. Hello, the champ. You look like you're a Mandalorian.
You have chosen to join this tournament, but I believe you will not be a threat.
Alright, let's get the next match started. Felseal's been a rough one to have absolutely no backlog for, and to be delayed in playing it, because of the Hello, disgruntled Pazak fan. Because of how much leveling is required in that game, I was originally recording every single combat I would do, but it requires leveling your companions, and I have a rather large roster compared to other YouTubers who have played through Fell Seal. And so I'm already up to like 100-something videos, I think. Is that right? No, Tim, no, you're at like 50. No. Yeah. Wait. You're at 100 hours played, Tim, but it's more like 60 or so videos at the moment. And I'm over half done, but not 3/4 yet. And it's going to be like another 60 or so videos if I want to finish it, with each video being 2 hours long. That's a lot of investment. So I've changed a bit now about how that game's being recorded. It's the first time I've changed how I record a game while playing it. I'll go ahead. Let me face a Mandalorian.
Another pathetic excuse for a card player?
I'm John Logic, and I'll beat you easily.
Let's hope you can put up a fight.
Alright, let's play, and then we'll decide. Oof. Oh, he won a round. Very good. So if we lose these preliminaries, if I recall correctly, we can just talk to the guy again and restart up another 5 entire preliminary matches. Hopefully it won't come down to that. However. Wow, but this guy's looking really good. He's gotten 2 natural 20s. It's almost like the game cheats. Because it does. Hey, we got an 18. All right, we can beat his 17. That's what you get for passing first, friend. So what else is going on? What other games are you playing, Tim? So Underrail's going well. I at least have a backlog in that game. Given that, especially I don't record that game in a high resolution, I've been able... Oh, screw you, game. I've been able to get multiple recordings of that done, because I can take, it only takes like 2 hours to do the video editing on that, as opposed to like 8 hours. Really? 3 natural 20s for my opponent. That's amazing. Keep in mind that my opponent's hands have nothing but zeros in them. We got a hit. 4 natural 20s. Okay. He won.
My training was more than...
Wow. New journal entry. Why does anyone bother playing Bazak? This is an absolute miserable game. Have I mentioned how much I hate this card game and the people who designed this? Yep, let's do it again. Oh, is that how it works? Alright, let's do this again. Hello, I'm John Logic. Thank you, Renekstrom. Alright, so we gotta pay $500 whatever we want to make the attempt to win the Bazak tournament. And you have to win. How did they... This must have been something that was added in through the mods I'm using, because I can't imagine anyone would willingly suffer through 10 matches of Bazak in a row without throwing something through their monitor or finding out where one of the game balancers lived and killing them. Because this is just a nightmare. We got a stand. A tie. Okay. That's acceptable. Alright, so what's going on? So I started playing Loop Hero and recording it for my channel, and it's going pretty well. It's actually got, the first one was pretty popular. If I'm telling the truth. Natural 20. Good for them. Yeah, I'm fairly happy with it. Having beaten the game before, I also understand what I'm doing, so I'm not losing a great deal when I'm playing the game either at the moment. In fact, I don't think I've lost I haven't died to anything in the game, which is great. A big aspect of the game is knowing when to call it quits. Actually, it's like Pazak in that regard. Only in Pazak, you really can't call it quits very often, because you have to keep hitting because you're drawing first every single time. Oh, and it doesn't matter half the time because, you know, your opponent gets lots of natural 20s. But then again, so have you, so you can't complain too much about that. I guess the different people you face off against, some of them give you things, some of them maybe take things away from you, and that's why you get a choice of the type of opponent you are facing off here. Yeah, so Loop Hero's been fun. I guess I can talk about that game briefly in case you're unaware of it. It's a weird combination of auto battler, deck building, card placement, equipment management game. But it works really well in the end. There's some balance issues with it, and things aren't described so well. The game uses certain words to describe how things work, but it uses them in different ways to mean different things, the same words. And that is really confusing, and some things aren't described very well for you at all either. It could really use someone to go over the entirety of the game and how things are described, to review it once, to make sure everything is described properly. Like, it uses adjacent to mean different things. It uses plus hit points sometimes to mean max hit points, but other times to heal you instead. Certain abilities, they don't tell you what actually happens when they work or how they work. And it could really use some help in that regard, because it's really confusing how a good amount of it functions. But the game's fun, and having played it for over 100 hours now or so, I understand a good amount of it through trial and error. Let's face off against a Mandalorian. We'll try this again. I'm John Logic. I'll beat you easily. I'll make you eat those words.
We shall see, human.
Getting a 1 to start is very good, especially when my opponent gets a 9. What else am I playing? I've been recording, but not talking through Black Mesa. I heard that that Zen is out, and I wouldn't mind giving it a try. So I had or maybe I still have it up on my channel, a Black Mesa playthrough from years ago, like 4 or 5 years ago. But Zen hadn't been out at the time, and I decided that, you know what, I would like to revisit the game again and play through it again, and so I'm doing so. The amount of talking I did in the first one was very limited, and so I'm not talking at all currently, but I plan to watch what I've recorded and add voice over it as I talk about what must have been going through my mind and how bad I did in it or stuff of that sort. I'm actually not doing so bad. I think I've died only twice so far, and I've just made it to the Lambda Complex. Right, unlike last time, we've actually beat this Mandalorian once. Hey, we got a natural 20! And he went over! Perfect! This game's really a really difficult game as well to understand, because I don't understand even how the base Pazak deck is laid out. How many 10s are in it? How many 5s are in it? Is it you draw a card, and at that point, the game decides right then and there what number you get? I don't understand enough about how this game is played at all. Like, sorry, I understand very well how the game is played, Tim. What you don't understand is what the odds are of me drawing a certain card.
You fought with great skill and honor, human.
Hey, awesome. I can't help but notice that I played the Mandalorian in a shady corner, though. I played the Twilight at a table. All right, let's face off against someone else. Yes. Let me face off against a Selkath. I always... Hey, Sirius. I'm John Logic. I accept your challenge. We'll be polite. I like this hand. A bunch of -6s for us and a +/-1. Not drawing too many good cards at the moment. We'll stay at 18, see what he gets. I guess at this point, we should be standing at 18s or 17s if we get them. Since I know my opponent won't have any cards, his hand, again, is all 0s. So he won't be able to affect the outcome of this at all. Oh, but he's one up on me already. I stood at a 17. He got a 19. Yeah, if I can win and not play a card, that's super handy. No talking during this match, apparently. What else has been going on, Tim? What else has been happening with you? Any other games you've been playing? I tried a bit of a game called Raji, I believe. It's a like a beat 'em up. It reminds me a bit of God of War. I never played God of War, but you play this girl from India as she's trying to save her brother, and you get to fight a lot of demons or the like. It's the voice acting is very well done. I know nothing about the myths or legends of India, and they are adding a bit of the lore of it there. And it's been fun to play it and see and be told these myths of this culture. I really like it. I don't intend to record it though. Am I gonna hit again? I think we are. I guess even the people we are facing off... Oh, well, yeah, they could be like me. They could lose a preliminary and then just pay the entry fee again to attempt it again. And I think we've spent all the money we've earned... We spent all the 2,000 bucks, I think, at this point. We earned from getting second place in that swoop race. On the... On the other games here. On redoing the swoop races for first place and now on this. Wait, this doesn't matter. I'll face off against a Rodian. I guess I'm the only human here?
Kakin-chan nawabakaon, Baba Hassan-chan.
I wouldn't be so sure. Trying to get in my headspace to start here and throw me off my game, are ya? Well, I'm actually not going to be as easy as the rest, because your hands are all reduced to 0s. You know, we could pretend this makes sense for Jun. He's mind-tricked his opponent into thinking that his hands are all 0s, even though they're not. I don't think Jun would be above cheating in that way. I will draw this one. I really don't want to end up with no cards against an opponent if I can help. Oh, if I can help it. Whew. At that point, I'm at the mercy of what the AI decides, and the AI doesn't like me in this game. We can hit again. We'll stand. I don't want to play my last -6. I knew it. I effing knew he was going to get a perfect 20 to time my 20. And now I am out of cards. Oh, but we still won. Oh, thank God. 18 to his 16. I was hiding my skill behind armada installed, which makes it so that you can't play any cards. So I actually have a chance of winning these matches. Actually, this card game feels pretty balanced if we can use a deck of cards and the opponent can't to adjust the values afterwards. Given that we are, again, forced to call it quits first. I keep obsessing with telling you guys this. Yep, let's do our 5th match. So, I guess we'll square off against the Thorian. It just seems so weird to ask me what type of alien I want to face off against. Imagine that you walk into, like, I don't know, a game of pool at like, a bar. Or, like, there's a professional pool circuit. And you walk in, and you're like, hey, alright, you want to face off against a white guy, a black guy, an Asian guy, or an Asian girl? And it's like, does it freaking matter? It shouldn't freaking matter. I assume they're all here because they're skilled at the game, not because they're filling some sort of strange quota. That's so weird. Nice to meet you. I'm John Logic, KotOR Maj. I am, man. It's a lot of fun. I like this guy. He's very friendly. I like that we start out with a 1 immediately. Alright, what other games are you playing, Tim? Anything else? Are you recording anything else? No, I don't think so. I think the last time I was recording this, I was playing through Hard Reset, which I finished some time ago now. That was a fun one to play through. I'm super glad I lowered the difficulty to medium. Actually, that is another game where I changed the recording type during the gameplay, because I lowered the difficulty. I don't think I've ever done that in a game before. But I really did not like hard difficulty. The enemies were a little too bullet spongy. I think the damage they did at the higher difficulties was acceptable. But that, it took way too long to kill them. Any other games? No, there's a few I should be playing. Instead of playing Loop Hero, I should be playing through Sacrifice or Tides of Numenera. But I'm currently playing through several long RPGs, and so I haven't really wanted to play Tides at the moment. Like, this is one of them. Once Star Wars is finished, we'll probably begin playing through Tides. Assuming it's not August. If August rolls around and I've just finished Star Wars, it's time to play some Halloweenish games at that point. I have noticed in my watching of my Loop Hero videos that I still have the problem with what I call stupid talking, which is my mind wants to talk about something, I begin talking about it, and just as what I almost just did, I say the wrong words to mean something completely different. I almost said playing Halloween movies when I meant Halloween video games, or themed games that would make sense to play during Halloween, like horror games or the like. So stupid, I don't understand why I do this. Alright, well, we just got done with the 5 preliminaries. Let's go ahead now and, I guess, do the real matches.
Jawana bota ayuata honga cha kanki dora. Kachi kuita hodonga. La boda ni winki smaktoma. Wana kun bes chingpa marulira. Tiska du suki kumpa na bona naikachu. Agtu inkotu. Topa da bunkwalya gandonago chuchut. Kabachi kuita hodonga. Yalamo inkapun. Jiloba mulira ni bobo. Wango kun bes kakang. Ba mamarulira. Kuyami juskuna chitanai. Ina kun mama rulira rachikun, slimo padona, rundi hadonga chihonkabi, uba patu konchi, tong nongbong shang yung yang, tong patok smaktelia, yatuka ulwan kinkuna ba murira rachikun, mucha shakpangpa.
Alright, see ya. Where are ya?
Uba patu konchi,
Alright, where? Yes! Where is she? Do I have to go? I would have thought I would have been escorted to her. Apparently not, though. I'm going to make the assumption that she is over here near the bar. And that they'll all be at the bar, and that at the end of each match I have to walk over to the bar to do the match. I guess we're also the first person to finish the... we're the first person to have finished our preliminaries. Alright, see ya.
Chinapala mule, tonki ba non tontek, tuni chachon kun ne bonana kachu, kicha badwang, wanga kum kiba bu mulera, kakin chak nawagawa bakon, donk kiba nukunek, tonga boksha nak nong.
That's so weird. I don't care. That's so strange. It'd be like me saying I'm the best man player at Manan. That's so weird. I'm just here to play Pazak.
Ni bajoni yo lak wish. Dopayuma pasen lapti non goto.
Being rude. Being rude would be saying, shouldn't you be dancing instead? Which is not something I said to you. Ooh, interesting hand this time for us for our side deck. This is not one I normally would like seeing. Oh, but we won the first round without playing a card. Ooh, good for her, a 19. Oh, but we can take the round with the 20.
Tangabulshan omnang, wanga kun beast kin ba mularak, choni yun tun gigi either dwana, kava vulpa mulji gumana?
No offense, but you're the 5th in the top 5, so you've lost to other people, and you're the best woman player on the planet, which means that the others must be men. No hard feelings?
Mucho shakapaka, yi ki kun no ba muladra ki chichon. Mokao dang yafoki, chachiska to punta kakapaka.
Hey!
Ba no oto.
Thank you. I'm glad I won as well, but more importantly, I'm glad to see that you had fun. That's the most important thing. Well, actually, I suppose in a tournament, that's not the most important thing. Winning is. That's also one of the reasons why I don't do tournaments anymore for any games that I play in real life. I used to play in Warhammer 40k tournaments, War Machine tournaments, various card games, etc., etc., and I stopped playing them because it requires a different type of person than the person I am to play in them. You have to be a little more ruthless, and I'm just there to move models on the table and roll dice.
Ina kun ba marulira rachikun la boda ni winki smack toma wana kun best ching pa marulira tok ching bang non kek uba batu gochi tong non bong shang yung yang.
I guess maybe someone here is so we're allowed to talk to wager on our game, but I'm not really interested in that. I don't even know what the prize is for this. I just want to. I'm assuming there's some monetary reward for winning this. If there isn't, well, it was still fun, I guess, to try out the last of the Pazak. So we're supposed to face off against this guy. Let's go ahead and get started. Hello.
Kakinja nawabagaon. Bagwa shang konti machid chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Agi inko tune.
Not as good as you, though, right? With a mouth that fast, you should be riding swoops. Is he being serious? I don't know if my persuade is a way to get him to bow out of the tournament. Because I don't want that, but if he's actually being serious, and if he is athletic and smart, he could find a way. A smart athletic Rodian like you can find a way. We have persuade anyway, right? So we should use it.
Chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Chiwa aita kang kicha na chupornibo.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay, we didn't even have to face off against him. Okay, so that persuade check was indeed to avoid having to play a game of Pazak. I wonder if it's possible then to avoid every single game of Pazak except the preliminaries here. I think that would actually be probably what everyone who plays Pazak would attempt to do, because no one would want to play Pazak. Unless they have the mod installed that I have installed, which I keep harping on.
Yatuka Ulwan Kinkuna Bam Kuyami Juskuna Chitanai. Ina Kun Bama Rulira La Boda Ni Winkis Mactoma. Wanakun Best Chingpa Marulira. Uba Patu Conchi. Tom Non Bong Shang Nung Yang. Tom Katox Mactelia.
Wow, so I gotta find all these people. Okay, so Irog, I think, is the Ithorian right here. Yep. Nice to meet you, Irog. I'm John Logic. Yeah, let's play. I'm not going to intimidate him out of this. He seems like a good guy, and I wouldn't mind him having a chance to beat me. Although, I think the odds are, again, slightly in my favor since I can play cards, and since he won't be. We'll see how this works out. Again, if I lose this, so be it. There's no reloading. I won't do that. We have as good a chance to win now as we ever could have had in Pazak. The best chance we have, because our once again, our opponent has no number cards in their hand. Do I stand at 17? No. We hit once. We stand at 18. Got lucky with that. My thought is that only a... well, I guess it was a 17. Only a 10 would stop me from playing one of my -6s and being back in the race again. So I had no problem hitting at that number. Alright, he got a 20. We had a 19. Oh, that's a shame, sir. But we won. Thank you, Urog. That was fun. Alright, we only have 2 more left.
Yatuka Ulwan Kinkuna Bamurira. Kuyami Juskuna Chitanai. Ina Kun Bama Rulira Rachikun. La Boda Ni Winkis Mactoma. Wanakun Best Chingpa Marulira. Tok Chingbang Non Kek. Uba Patu Conchi.
That sounds like a robot's name. Is there a droid? CS-32. I see T3's right there. Let's race around and see if we can find them. Oh, I guess he changed his mind. He didn't decide not to go out racing it. We know the champ's around here. He is, all right. The other guy's still here. The Rodian's still here with his girls. I guess he went out racing and didn't work out so well for him. And so sure enough, he, well, that sucks. Hopefully he made a good case of it. All right, where is this guy? Yes, CS-32. Is it over here? I'm a little nervous. Oh, there it is. It is a robot. It's a T3 bot. I didn't realize a robot would be in the tournament. I guess that makes sense. I would see why they wouldn't be able to compete. They'd have a program running on themselves to determine when to hit, or when to draw, when to play a card, or something of the sort. A droid obsessed with Pazak. Investigate. After removing illegal equipment from the inside of the outer casing, the droid seems to have lost interest in the game altogether. Okay. I thought it might be his droid, and maybe it is his droid that he set up to play Pazak. It had several illegal things installed on it, so I took them out of it, and now it's not interested in playing Pazak anymore.
Yatuka ulwan kinkuna ba murira, kuyabi juskuna chiktanai. Ina kun mama rulira rachikun, la boda ni winkis maktoma. Wana kun bes chingpa ma rulira, uba patu konchi, tong nongbong shang yungyang.
I have not seen this person. That's not called the champ. Maybe it is the champ, so let's double back first and see if the champ is that guy who's Shigrakya, or whatever that name was. I'm assuming it's him, unless these are the top 5 and this guy is like on the top of the top 5. Like the toppest of the 5.
I am Skirata, the champion of last year's tournament. Upon my honor, I will defend my title. Never have I lost a battle.
Can I ask you some questions?
I have nothing left to gain by doing so.
Can I ask you some questions?
I have nothing left to gain by doing so.
Can I ask you some... Let's play. Alright, let's do it! We got a decent hand. -6 plus -6, -2 and plus -1. But we start with a 10. It's a rough one to start with. Wow! We got a natural 20 immediately. He's going to have a hard time beating that. He himself needs a natural 20. It's good for a start for us. I suspect that easily, like, half of these rounds, if not like 3/4 of these rounds, we would have lost them. Because my opponent would be using cards, I'd be out of cards, we'd be relying on the card draw to hold us over, and that never works out for us because we have to go first. So I'm not feeling bad at all about installing this mod to make this enjoyable.
You have won, and you have earned honor for your tactics. I will report my loss to the organizer.
Thank you, sir. At this point, I would shake his hand and say good battle, or whatever it is they're supposed to say for the card tournament. So hold on, there's the card tournaments, Tim. Whatever you're supposed to say upon gracefully accepting a victory over another player who gracefully accepted a loss. So we have won. It sounds like there's other people still playing though, so we're now number 1. And I wonder if we now have to square off against one other person, whoever won against all the other preliminaries. And we didn't bet on ourselves at all. I didn't even see the chance to do that, so I wonder who we would talk to for that. Maybe there's more to this area, and we could have walked down some hallways or what have you to place a few illegal bets.
Yatuka ulwan kinkuna ba murira rachikun, kuyabi juskuna chiktanai. Ina kun mama rulira rachikun. La boda ni winkis maktoma. Wana kun bes chingpa ma rulira. Tok chingbang non kek. Tok ninja murira rabes. Yatuka ulwan kinkuna ba murira rachikun. Mucha shakpangpa. Uba patu konchi. Tong nongbong shang yungyang. Tong patok smaktelia. Yatuka ulwan kinkuna ba murira rachikun. Mucha shakpangpa. Uba patu konchi. Tong nongbong shang yungyang. Tong patok smaktelia. Yatuka ulwan kinkuna ba murira rachikun. Mucha shakpangpa. Kuyabi juskuna chiktanai. Ina kun mama rulira rachikun, slimo padona. Rundi hadonga chihonkabi, la boda ni winki smaktoma. Wana kun bes chingpa ma rulira, tok chingbang non kek. Tok ninja mulira rabes, kuyami juskuna chitanai. Ina kun mama rulira rachikun, slimo padona. Rundi hadonga chihonkabi, jawana bota ayuata honga cha kanki dora. Kachi kuita hodonga. Topada bungwalia gando do nado chut. Muksha papangpa, bola wana chikne. Bamuli slemo poda wanga kun bes mulira rabes.
Holy sh! That's a lot of credits! 34,500 credits! Perhaps you can answer some questions for me, Irlok. Do you know anything about a star map? What can you tell me about yourself? I'll be going now. Okay. Nice! Hey, we won! But, I don't know, I think this entire tournament's really weird. I want to say some other words, but I'm worried I'll get in trouble here on YouTube, so I'm not going to bother doing it. But it seems very odd that, this is a weird thing to ask. Yes, we leave? Let's leave. Okay, I think that was... I saw you T-posing there, Jolie. I saw it. I think that was their way of saying, once you leave this era, you will never be allowed back into it again. But I didn't even do the Pazak tournament the last time I played through the game. So, yeah, so that really worked out. That was a lot... Well, it was a lot easier, Tim, because you installed the mod. But that was a lot easier and a lot more rewarding than the racing was. But probably, realistically, a lot more difficult would be... the correct thing to say if I did not have this mod installed. Alright, well, we're done. So, I think we're done with this episode because it feels like we've been playing for like an hour. We now have the credits I think we need to go and purchase some even better equipment for Canderous and HK. So, why don't we do that? We'll outfit them, and then I guess maybe we can start Korriban, rather than wrapping up Manon. And I think that would probably make more sense to me in the grand scheme of things. Given what I know will be happening soon. Alright, let's return to the Ebon Hawk. Okay, and we'll stop here. When we come back, everyone, we will probably be at Yavin, and I will have decided what equipment I'm purchasing for my companions. Oh, maybe, because I know there'll be even better gear after the third star map pieces. Maybe we will finish Manon. I'll think about it. I'll think about it. I'll take a look online at the wikis and see what equipment is available. Maybe we'll take T3 and Jolie down to the sub base. And we'll just wrap up Manon. Yeah, maybe we do that now. Alright. Well, in the next episode. Alright, everyone. I'll make up my mind between episodes. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Take care, everyone.